MacMan Dan here from the Gaming Vlog Network, and just thought I'd introduce myself in a little bit of commentary, so it'd be a neat idea to get you guys to know me and get to know a little bit about me and how I game and a little bit of personal about me. So I just recently joined the Gaming Vlog Network, kind of joined the whole team, writer and contributor, and also manage the Minecraft server for the Gaming Vlog Network. Now the Minecraft server is called the Kingcraft. You can find the information of all that on the website. But I've run multiple Minecraft servers in the past, and I love it. It's a lot of fun. So a little bit about myself. I'm a PS3 gamer, also a PC gamer. My PSN is your MacMan Dam. Long story on why it has an M instead of an N at the end of it, and my Steam is your MacMan Dan, so that's correct. But the reason I had that screw up with my my username or my PSN was when I first got my PS3. I was creating my PSN account, and I was setting it on a very low resolution television, one of the old big fat boxes, and the screen resolution for text wasn't very definite, so I couldn't really tell from an M to an N. So about a couple weeks after I plugged my computer, my PS3 into a HD television, I realized it was an M, not an N. So instead of resetting, I just kind of went with it, and I just kind of stuck on to me, your MacMan Dan. So my PSN is your MacMan Dan, and then my Steam is your MacMan Dan. So that's a little bit of clarification on my online aliases. So let's get on to what I actually wanted to talk about in the commentary, was the whole Adam Orth dilemma or situation. Now, if you guys have been living under a rock and haven't heard anything about this, well, it depends. You've been living under a very, very large rock, because the creative director, or now the former creative director of Microsoft, I believe that was his title. Anyway, he doesn't have it anymore. Not that important. He tweeted about Always On. Now, for you guys that don't know, Always On is a feature, or not so much a feature, but a requirement that's been rumored with was rumored with the PS4, but was later told that, or we were later confirmed that it was not going to be in the PS4, and also in the next generation Xbox. Still rumored, not 100% sure, but it's starting to point more like it might be. That requires the console to be connected to the internet to just use it. Now, currently consoles don't require you to, you can turn on the console, use the basic features, play single player games, no problem without an internet connection. That would not be the same case with an always on console. They would have to be connected to the internet no matter what. Now, in my opinion, I am totally opposed to this. I couldn't be any more opposed to this. Now, as a web developer, I know that there is no such thing as a 100% online server. Never. Never. Even Google, I mean, very rarely, but it occasionally goes down. And so it does not have that 100% uptime. Even as big as Google is, it can't even keep itself up like 100% of the time. And so they expect that to be able to be done with a entertainment system, and that will require every single console to be connected to the internet, is just unbelievable. So, of course, as you can presume, a lot of negative feedback came back from what Adam said when he tweeted this. Now, Adam, instead of listening to what the public said, continued on what his opinion, instead of listening to the community, which is kind of what his job is doing, is the creative director, is to take ideas and put them in motion. And if he's just going to keep his own little arrogant ideas and not listen to the community, he's not going to succeed, and kind of lost his job. Now, there isn't any official word they got fired, or he was stepped down, but I mean, there's still no official word on that. But I'm assuming he probably got fired from Microsoft. But the fact that he never actually listened to the community when he was doing this whole tweet battle could have totally saved his probably job and the situation from going way out of control. Now, there was some people that replied to him. He was actually getting into a little bit of a argument with them, and he was talking about how in some areas of the United States, or even other places of the world, there isn't an available internet connection that's 100% online, or even, I mean, they don't even offer it. So, and the thing is when his response to that was personal, and he said he would never even think to even live there, which doesn't change the fact that Always On would still be, I mean, an issue for those types of people. You need to be able to apply a console to play every single player, not just a certain group, because it won't succeed at all. Which, if you noticed in consoles recently, they're more turning into entertainment systems and so much gaming systems. With also the introduction of the Steam box, which is a whole other realm of gaming. But back to the Adam Orth situation, I think he should have never said a word. I mean, if he just kept his mouth shut and just kept it to himself and just waited till the actual Microsoft um, reveal or even anything like that, this situation could have blown so much more out of control. Now, I'm not 100% sure on how Microsoft's going to take the always-on feature with the next generation Xbox, which is rumored to just be called Xbox. Kind of going back, flipping to go to Xbox 360, now it's Xbox again. So, I mean, the Xbox is pretty much out of date, so it doesn't really matter if they reach anything. I really find that the fact that he was very insistent on his own opinion and not listening to anyone else's is the big major fact that everyone caused so much of this hatred. So, I mean, I got some of the tweets here that he was actually tweeting. He actually replied to some of the guys. This one of the guy he was actually in a conversation with. One of the memes from Obama. It's just the deal with it. I'll actually insert it into the video. But the fact that he would do that to one of Microsoft's customers and is just appalling. I mean, this lets you know a little bit of personal info about myself. I actually work at a Best Buy near me, and doing that to a customer or anything like that is considered not so much firing, but it would be considered like it's not even using your brain. It's kind of like taking your own source of money and just throwing it away. His logic in his entire situation was very, very childish. Now, Microsoft did release a statement shortly after the whole issue blew out of control. Now, by the time Microsoft released this statement, IGN, all these major, even us, we have already blogged about it, posted about it, and it was pretty much all over the internet. And about a day, I mean, it was about 24 hours after this whole incident happened, Microsoft actually finally came out with a statement about it. Now, on April 11th, which was last week, it was said that he actually he resigned from Microsoft. Voluntary shove. Hey, you kind of screwed us over here, man. We're gonna have to let you go. So I mean, it made him look like he just stepped down. I mean, it makes him look gives him a little more class when he leaves. So, in my final opinion in all of this, I really think that this whole always-on feature is really just causing a whole lot of issues. If Microsoft would just let us know if it's going to be in the next Xbox or not. But my gut's telling me it's the fact that they're waiting so long to not even say anything about it, and the fact that the public is so resistant towards it, is the fact that they're going to probably be incorporated into the next Xbox generation. Now, don't quote me for that, because I am not 100% sure about that at all, because that could change so significantly when the actual Xbox event, which I think is rumored or reported to happen at the end of May. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see what the next generation of Xbox can do. I mean, Sony is proven quite well what the next generation of PS4 can do. But as far as what the next generation of Xbox, I'm actually looking forward to what ideas Microsoft pumping inside their secret labs. Because I mean, Sony makes a nice console. Don't get me wrong. But Xbox, Microsoft's got some resources that Sony even doesn't even have. So, which is a reason why the PS2 used to be one of the major consoles, and then the kind of Xbox 360 took over. So, I'd like to see the PS4 take over the market over, but I mean that's just kind of my that's my preference. So, I wouldn't recommend. That's more of a biased opinion. So, tying back to this Adam Orth ordeal. Do I think it was handled correctly? No. But do I think Microsoft handled it well by letting him go? Yes. Because it makes Microsoft look a little better now. Because the fact that they would not keep a creative director, someone in such a high position and have so much resistance toward the community, which is never a good thing to do when your job is to be coming up with these creative ideas to get customers to pay for your product. In conclusion, I think in all, this is just going to blow over eventually, and then we'll finally forget about this, and then we're going to have the whole resistance towards what's going to be in the next Xbox and what's going to be in the next PS4, all that type of stuff. Because I mean, the thing is, they're keeping all the information from us so that the rumors come out, so they keep us all hyped about this. Because if they gave us all the information all at once, we would be just looking forward to it, and that would be it. It would be pretty much, until the release date, it would just be pretty much dead news. So I don't know if they're just leaking information slowly, but it would be a smart market strategy in my opinion. But so as I think I'm pretty much just concluding the commentary. So, my name was Daniel. Nice to meet you guys all. I hope to make more commentaries. So if you guys join the discussion, tell me what you guys think about the whole Adam Orth situation. Tell me if you agree, disagree with the always on. Personally, myself, I just disagree with the always on. Now, that's my personal opinion. Don't take that as your own. But guys, I will catch you later in the next video. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing other commentaries. We'll see how it goes. Alright, catch you later, guys. Peace.